All right, check out this gorgeous Mercedes Sprinter 144 wheelbase built by Contravans here in Denver. We're going to show you everything that this van has to offer, including what you'll see immediately, the PopRak on top, which is a sleeping system so you can seat and sleep 4 people in a still, normal, moderately sized van at 144-inch wheelbase on the Mercedes Sprinter platform. This is a 2023. It's all-wheel drive. We've done basically everything you possibly can to this van. So we have the flatline bumper up front with the Warren winch and the fog lights. We did black Rhino wheels with Mickey Thompson tires. There's agile off-road suspension upgrades in here to take out the sway and improve the ride. We have Owl Van side steps all along the side. We've got a spring pack and again, upgraded shocks in the rear. It also has skid plates on the differential and underneath. Coming around back, you'll see flare space flares on the sides there to give us extra space to sleep on the inside. We got an Illuminous spare tire carrier back here with your full-size fifth spare. Max tracks and extra fuel, shovel, any trouble that you might get into. That's also a fully customizable backpack by Illuminous. So with the Mole panel, you can easily bolt and unbolt things and change it up every season depending upon what you need. And let's take a look inside. You'll see both seats actually swivel. We have a table here for dining and hanging out. You'll see this van has absolutely every option that comes from Mercedes with side sensing, lane keep assist, the cruise control with safety braking and just wind stabilization, every possible feature you could imagine. So this van's fully equipped and as safe as they can possibly be. Speaking of safety, we have a Friedman Bellagio 2-person fold-away seat here for your second row seating, fully integrated seat belts, child safety loops as well if you need to have a child safety seat. And then the biggest, newest feature is the PopRak. When you climb up in here, you'll see we have additional sleeping for 2 windows. These also have zipper enclosures so you can keep it nice and warm in here in the colder months. We have a max air vent fan. We installed a light bar and everything so that this is fully livable, usable weekends, longer adventures, whatever you might imagine. If we get the ladder out of the way here. The seat folds pretty simply. It's not super easy to do with a camera in hand, but there's one lever down here that you flip. Seat folds down. Grab the second lever. And the seat folds up and out of the way. So that way when you're using the van and hanging out in here, you have additional space when you're not mobile. Back here, this is a Adventure Wagon Moab bed. So you see the L-track. This bed can be moved up and down to any level you want to fit bikes or whatever else in the garage. It can also be fully removable. All 3 of these bed panels detach and can come out if you need to haul stuff or use the van differently on the weekends. Under here, we have, under this bench seat, the refrigerator. This is a Dometic CFX 55. So it's a 55-liter capacity refrigerator, which has tons of space in it for all of your food. And there's even a secret little hidden compartment here that has ice maker. So that's a pretty rare feature in a refrigerator, especially one of this size. So you get a little bit of the best of both worlds. You can make ice for the kids or, more importantly, for some adult beverages in the evening. The sink here has a little cover, nice size stainless steel sink. Water pump switch is right here. You just turn that on and it may take a second because I just filled it. But then you have 6 gallons of fresh and gray water. That is located here right underneath the sink. We typically do this in Colorado because it freezes in the mountains easily 6 months out of the year. And so this is the most simple and convenient way to winterize your van. You don't have a big gray water tank or freshwater tank and lines running throughout the van. They're simply self-enclosed right here underneath the sink. It's a quick and easy, quick disconnect. So it comes right apart. You can take the can out, empty your gray water, fill your fresh water. Really simple system that's easy to maintain, easy to winterize. 3 storage drawers with everything you could possibly need in here. And we even have a little hidden space, a little hidden pop-out drawer for your cutlery. If you need additional space while cooking, we have a pop-up table extension right here so you can make your countertop quite a bit bigger, about 50% larger than it is when that is down. Completely immovable drawer or cabinet faces. That's so nothing goes flying while driving. So you can have nicer plates and bowls up here if you want, and all the rest of your pots and pans. So these will never open. They're a positive latch system that is completely secure and sturdy, but also leaves you with a nice clean finish on the overhead cabinets. We have really cool, unique lighting that we kind of stole from, both hotels and things that you might see like that, but also trying to mimic the opening of the PopRak itself. So that's why we created this cool ceiling and all the LED lighting inside. It's on 2 dimmer switches. You have a rear section and then a front section. And like I said, all of them dim. You also have the same feature here underneath the cabinets. So there's a rear dimmer. And then the front set is also on its own separate switch. USB charging right here, 110 volt outlet for whatever you want to power, laptops, induction cooktop, etc. And maybe most importantly, again, being here in Colorado, we have the Webasto heater. That's the Evo 40. That heater is located here underneath the seat. So we always hide them away underneath the passenger seat if possible. And that is, for space constraints and performance. And then that heater is good to 18,000 feet. So it will always perform and always work well and operate cleanly. We have windows in the rear here, bunk windows that slide open like that, have bug screens on them so nothing can get in. They're on both sides. And then we have a third window here. Similar style with a little latch and slides open like that. So you get tons of airflow, natural lighting, and then if and when you don't want it, we have window covers for all the windows all the way around. Insulated, blackout, magnetic, so they're easy to install, easy to use, and you just pop them in place, and then you have the best of both worlds. All of the visibility and everything that you want, but the privacy and the temperature retention when you need it. We also added a curtain here that will, well, apparently the van's talking to me, but we have a curtain here. It goes both sides, goes all the way across, and then that way, you can easily have quick privacy and better temperature retention than without. Let me take you around, show you the back where the electrical system is. We have these door stays on both of the doors so that they will open themselves. They're kind of heavy when you get a lot of stuff loaded on them, and that also will keep them propped open. We have lights, both rear doors up here, so that's what you might have seen earlier, and those lights are to cast down on you and provide plenty of garage light when you get to your campsite if it's late. Right here, this is the heart of the electrical system. This is a simple Goal Zero 3000X. We chose this because this is still a modular design and concept. That's why you see all of these black channels here. What this is actually doing is covering up additional L-track. So you'll see that under the floor, the entire length of the van. That gives you a completely removable, adjustable, and modular system, so that everything, just like the seat is right there on the brackets, the refrigerator, the sink, everything is just bolted in safely and securely, but can easily be removed as well. So if you do really need to put something additional in here, use it for haulings and lots of weekend projects like our customers do, then you have the ability to completely use this as a cargo van. And so that's why we chose this for the electrical system. The solar can simply be unplugged like that. There's 200 watts of solar on top of the PopRak. Open up, unplug here. That's your alternator charging. And now you can pull the battery out if necessary. It's just simply strapped in with a couple of straps. And this provides plenty of power easily for a weekend, if not more. It's charged when the engine is running, and also via 200 watts of solar on the roof. And so that's why we chose that battery system. That powers everything on the 12 volt and 110 volt side, and works really well. It would be possible to upgrade this and go larger if you wanted, but we found that this is plenty of power for almost every situation. So there you have it. A really cool, unique van for a family of four. It looks awesome in this carbonized gray color. It's essentially brand new, even though it's a 23, because it's just been our promo model for the last couple of years. And so check it out. Let us know if you have any questions, and enjoy.